Hello, my name is Special Superhero, and today I'm here to help you better understand Kurumi. Kurumi is a passive support character and has a playstyle based on sitting in the backline to heal her allies passively from afar or to grant them attack or damage reduction buffs. And if her teammates ever end up under attack, she can teleport to them and knock back the enemy, which makes her a perfect candidate for duos and trios. So without further ado, let's get into the skills. Kurumi's base skill is Binding Prayer with a cooldown of 15 seconds and a maximum range of 30 meters. Binding Prayer allows her to link to an ally and heal them passively. Alternatively, you can link an ally while they're in a downed state. On top of this though, if you want to manually revive them while they're linked, it'll make the revival process faster. When linked, you do have two options. You can do vertical to heal your teammate for a small amount and remove debuffs. Or you can press horizontal and knock back any enemies that may be near your teammate. Or if you're under pressure, you could summon a light paracel and use horizontal to teleport to it to run away from enemies. Her second variation, Binding Prayer Reinforce, allows her to link to an ally and increase their attack damage. And just for reference, this is a 1-tick longsword focus attack, no buff. And for the third variation, Binding Prayer Guard, allows you to link to an ally and increase their damage reduction. However, in order to get the best use out of this variation, I would recommend using vertical right before an enemy hits your ally, because that's when it seems to give the most damage reduction. When it comes to Kurumi's ultimate, her base ability is Sacred Circle, which places a AoE circle around her that can remove debuffs and restore HP rapidly. When it comes to the second variation, Sacred Circle Armor Enhance, it will allow her to drop an AoE circle around her that will rapidly restore armor and remove debuffs. And for the last variation, Sacred Circle Rapid Healing, it allows her to instantly restore a certain amount of health to all allies. If the heal exceeds the health bar, it'll turn into armor. This is also the only ability Kurumi has that can be used while under attack. One huge thing to keep in mind about variation 1 and 2 of Kurumi's ultimates is that these can be affected by the environment or your allies. For example, if Valda's bubble hits the circle, allies that enter it will get an extra healing effect, but enemies that enter the circle will receive the soaked effect. If Justina uses her variation 3 of her ultimate in the healing circle, it'll cause enemies to freeze if they walk inside the circle. If her circle was touched by Tarka's ult, a flame lantern, or a ballista explosion, it will burn enemies inside her circle and give them a burn debuff if they walk out of it. If Tumult were to use his skill inside her healing circle, it will cause enemies that walk inside of it to restore their energy slower. And last but not least, the poison mushroom can affect her healing circle, damaging enemies continuously that walk inside of it. It'll also give them the poison debuff. Now yes, some of these are very character dependent and situational, but it can change an outcome of a fight and turn things into your favor. When it comes to skill utilization, I would recommend using Kurumi's base ability, Binding Prayer. The reason I recommend this skill over others is mainly due to the fact that this is her strongest passive heal. On top of that, it has a max range of 30 meters. Kurumi is a backliner, therefore she can stay out of the fight while keeping her teammates alive. And on the off chance that her team does go into the current state, she'll be able to revive them again from afar, which can increase the team's survivability. When it comes to her ultimates, I believe all three would be viable. Variation 1 and 2 are perfect for duos and trios and even solos. Just make sure all engagements are done in the AoE circle so you are getting a benefit off the armor restoration or the HP that can be restored. And when it comes to variation 3, you'll have to be very particular on when you use it due to the fact that it only heals for a certain amount. Therefore, this would take a lot of time to master. However, depending on your timing, you can change the fight completely. So make sure you coordinate with your team to find the best ultimate synergy for you. When it comes to Kurumi's talents, I would recommend running 6 Origin of Spirit glyphs. However, if you feel like you have enough energy and not enough rage, you can get 3 Origin of Savagery. Then we'd get 6 Lunar Agility glyphs for less dodge energy cost. Then after that, we'd get 6 Omni Mind glyphs so we can maximize our energy. And then after that, you would get 6 Solar Genius glyphs to get more skill cooldown. Also, don't forget to check out Kurumi's cultivation. Here you'll find quests that you can complete that'll actually unlock rewards for you, such as her other skill variations, her ultimate variations, and immortal treasure that can get you pretty good rewards like outfits, weapon skins, accessories, and more. And if you complete all of Kurumi's cultivation, you'll get a character specific emblem. Overall, Kurumi is a great support character that can heal her team from afar and resurrect them in case they go into a Karen state. And she also has her strong ultimate abilities that can heal her team and hopefully get their team to become the last team standing. However, that is all the time we have for today. So hopefully I was able to help you understand the basics of Kurumi. And once again, my name is Special Superhero, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield later.